Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in again. Today our video will be very straight to the point. It's a trade recap or a trade breakdown of a short position I took on Nasdaq 100 this morning during our live trading session with the community. It's a very textbook setup, meets all the plans and every checklist on my trading plan. So I'm just going to show you guys the breakdown and give you my thought process on how that trade went. We're going to start off on the 4-hour time frame, which is where I always start off on. We're just going to read structure. We can clearly tell price is bearish. We are breaking lows. So our intention is to keep on selling price. So now let's just mark some structure points. This was the last sweep of liquidity to the upside. And then we had to break a structure down here. So let's just go ahead and mark it up. And we do have another breaker structure, which is here. Now, at the beginning of this week, we wanted to sell price, which we did sell price from this 4-hour zone. But now we do have a new breaker structure, meaning we have a new 4-hour high, which is this. And there's a new 4-hour low, which is down here. So H4 low. So then you're going to have to ask yourself, if price is down here after causing this H4 low, where did price come from? Well, price came from this supply area that caused an H4 high and broke price. So we can see a bullish move and then a continuation to the downside. So then we would want to ask ourselves, where are we selling price for? We're all going to pick this supply zone up here, which is accurate, but we wouldn't sell from there just yet. Let's zoom in a little bit onto the 1-hour time frame, which is also a higher time frame in my book. So on the 1-hour time frame, we can see that there is an H1 supply area right here. All right, so that makes it an H1 high as well. So H1. So we can have some short-term bias to the upside, but it's not going to be long-term all the way until this supply zone here is violated. Okay, so this here is an H1 high. Let's mark it up. So let's zoom in a little bit into the M15 as well, see what we're dealing with. Again, H4 low remains here. The H1 high is still up here. This is the zone. We can call it 1 hour, M15, doesn't matter. We can still buy price, but we wouldn't want to keep on buying price once we get here because we could potentially sell off, because that zone did break structure down here. And it also swept liquidity before breaking structure. It swept this liquidity here before breaking structure, making that zone a very high probable zone. And need not mention, we have Asia session right beneath it. We have the Asia session high up here, right? And there's also imbalance over here. So this whole setup meets every single thing within my playbook, and is a very high probability setups in my eye. So while we can also buy price, which we tried to do earlier this morning on our live stream, but price missed our order blocks by like 5 pips or so, so we missed those buy-in opportunities. But we did get into some selling opportunities, and this is what this video is about. But I'm just showing you guys the breakdown of it all. Okay, so we want price to pull back and then continue higher until we start selling once we get to that area, targeting this H4 low because we're still bearish. So that was the game plan today. Let's see. All right, so price mitigates this zone, M15. I'm gonna first show you guys the trade we missed. I was taking a similar position like this on S&P 500. I missed it by 5 pips. Same on Nasdaq as well, missed by 5 pips or 4 pips. Let's go to the 5-minute, for instance. On the 5-minute, again, you can use 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. I use 5 minutes sometimes as well, just to keep things simple. All right, so we have a sweep. We have another market structure shift. This is the lower time frame market structure shift. And then we have, an order block down here. Looking to buy a price from M5. And I'm gonna show you guys how this trade almost played out for some long positions, but we missed it. I'm just showing you guys the thought process. Again, we missed this position here by a few pips, but that is perfectly fine because again, even though we missed this, we still want to sell price. So look at what we did here. We swept Asia session highs. We're going up to fill imbalance, right? And then we're going to sell price. So let's go on the lower time frame until we get, to the supply area. Look at this structure. This is one of my favorite kind of structures to trade. Very textbook. Let's go on the 1 minute because we were on the 1 minute. We're going to play price a bit. So 9:30 open, and then we have a mitigation of the zone. Nice. So price mitigates this area. So we want to see price shift to the downside as well. And we have a market structure shift. And look at the momentum in that, signifying price is going to the downside. So market structure shift. This was the last sweep of buy side liquidity. So now we have a zone, which I ended up trading from this zone here and one. And our target was the H4 low down here. Okay, so we're gonna just put this in as a sell limit. I risked 1% on this trade, risking just $1,000. Target was like a 7R. I ended up closing at 5R. I'm gonna show you guys that in a second. So let's go ahead and play price. So price comes in, tags us into this position, right? So we're in the trade. For sells, we break lows, we keep on breaking lows. So this is good, meaning momentum is still to the downside. All right, so let's see. Price misses the TP by a few pips. Gonna show you in a second here. Misses TP by a few pips, pulls back up to the upside. And then we drop again, miss TP by a few pips. And if you're watching, you're on the live stream, you remember this trade. So I didn't want to hold the trade any longer. I ended up closing at 5R-ish. Yep, somewhere around here. I let price come back and stop me out right here. But I was out of the position, but the trade idea is still valid because price is just coming back up, to pull back and then continue lower. So look at this M5 order block here. Price is just coming back up, mitigated to pull back and continue lower, right? And then because we're still bearish, it can still trade lower, but then that's the trade idea. So this was the trade we took. Nice five racks on this, risking 1%. And that's it. This was a NAS 100 trade setup. Again, look at it, study it. Price is still selling off. Let me stop this replay. Yep, so this is how far price sold off to. I still believe we can still keep on going bearish, but no, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap. Hope you guys, got something out of it. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Yep, so look. Just simple price action with lower time frame confirmations. But no, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it and got a thing or two out of it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Take care.